Hey, it's Mike from Risko Music. Please subscribe to our channel for the latest in gear reviews and lessons. Here's a really cool way to outline a chord progression. Instead of just playing the big chords, and instead of even just playing triads, you can play parts of chords. Now, you might want to get a grip on your triads. We have them all listed here. And here's the Mike Risko book 2. This has all major and minor triads. And then in the book 3, we've got seventh triads, and what we do there is we take a major triad, like here's a C on the 5th fret on string 2, 3, 4, and just lower the root a whole step to the flat 7. So I call that a 7th triad. It doesn't have a root in it, but a lot of times if you're playing with other people or you're playing over another track, the root is probably there. So it's a rootless 7th chord. So that's a really cool thing to do. And what I like to do is play triads, like here's an F on the 5th fret. I like to play the outside of the chord a lot. Okay, now I'm going to pull a progression from one of my favorite books. Now, I've had this book for not this one, but I've had this book for 20 years. It's a very famous book, Ted Green, Chord Chemistry. There is just a ton of stuff in here, and you can pull so much from it. This is on page 94. He writes out some 12-bar blues progressions and gives you modified progressions and very cool voicings to try out. But I also like to just take the progression and play around with it. Now, here it is written out. All right, so C, F, C, C7. Second line is F, F7, C, C. Then G7, F7, C, G7. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my triads and I'm just going to play this outside notes. So the note on the 2nd and 4th string. These are all going to be chords that are on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. So I'm going to start with this C, this F, back to C, C7, F, F7 like this, back to C. I'm going to do something cool here. This is a suspended triad. This is C, although I never play this with the nut because this guitar's got a locking nut. So this is C, sus4, down to C. And I have G7, F7, C, G7. Now I've recorded that and I'll play my intervals, the outside of each triad with the chord. Here we go. Ready? That's C. Now C7, I'll just tag that note. F. F7. C. Sus4. G7. F7. Walk it down to G7. One more time. Here we go. Check it out. Give it a try. Thanks. We'll see you at riskomusic.com.